It was a good week.
Go.
What was
Dinner at the Drews.
Monday night?
Yeah.
Perfect.
All right.
Yep, thank you, Drew. Talk to you soon.
Was mostly a good week.
This would be good for the grand.
We got back from Phoenix, had a great trip, really dug it, spending some time in the sun, riding the bike a decent amount. But Dex wanted to get back, hang out with some friends, and I think it was time. It's easier to get back here and focus on work a little bit more, putting our nose to the grindstone, kind of figuring out what needs to happen schedule-wise with content initiatives, just so much stuff. There's a lot always happening behind the scenes, and we don't just do clinics. Clinics is one component, but we're trying to figure out what the private coaching schedule looks like. We're booking a ton of private coaching sessions as far out as we have availability, but we also have, I think, 4 or 5 pretty big, at least that I know about. Sarah may have more in the queue, but corporate programs that we're trying to get scheduled around other events that we're not sure are going to happen. And it's tough. Like, we spent a lot of time sitting, looking at the calendar, trying to figure out what might work and what won't. And we construct this hypothetical schedule, and then something changes. Somebody's schedule changes. We have to move dates around. It can be frustrating, of course, but it's all part of the grind. And we find ways to deal with that. Like, the week started off well. We went to climb here in Bentonville, a place we love to go. Dex is really getting into it. It's a great place to take him, where he can get out some of that energy that he has. And he's a pretty athletic kid, and he's really started to take to bouldering, which I dig, because that's more what I like to do when we're there. And it's a great place to go, especially with the weather like it is now. Hang out, talk to people, catch up with friends. So yeah, we'll circle back around to that. Yeah, so for me, training wise, it's been going pretty well. In Phoenix, I got some decent rides in, built up to like 40 miles, 3,500. I think I maybe hit 4,000 feet climbing one time. So I felt like the legs are halfway decent, and that's made it easier to get back on the Peloton. But I've also been in the gym a few times, which I think if I can get in there 3 times a week, I will be pretty happy with that. So 2 more specific, the lactic sessions that I alluded to on the last vlog. I've been trying to do those a little bit more. And then like another day where I got out in the garage, did some kettlebell work, did some Turkish get-ups, more of like a Metcon sort of thing. Just kind of stay active recovery, so to speak, and burn through a little bit more calories. The nutrition side of things has been pretty good. I've been trying to stay cognizant of calories and keep those down. And
Dinner at the Drews.
it's a balance, so to speak. It's a balance of, when Sarah makes something, I'm going to eat it. I don't want my desire to lower my calories and lean out impact what she does in her daily routine, which now she's been training a decent amount more, which I'm really happy about. She bought a program from Stacy Sims, and so now she has some clarity, on what she needs to do. And so I'm stoked on that, because she digs training. And now that she has something in regards to structure, she can charge pretty hard on that. And, kind of falls into make sure we get our protein, our creatine, and all that good stuff. So I think I'm doing well. I'm on the right page. I feel a little bit lighter. Hopefully I'm getting a little bit leaner. So things are firing on all those cylinders. And then yesterday I did Rule of 399. The Schaefer is not a bike I ride a ton, but Rule of 3 is a pretty cool event. If you're not familiar with it, it is tarmac, gravel, and single track all on one bike. It's an event that they do here in May, and I'll simply describe it as I've never seen people suffer so much, yet have so much fun. And I think it's been 3 years now. I've wanted to do it every year, and I never have. So this Rule of 399 is a precursor to it. It's a way to help raise money for Pedal It Forward. So you pay your entry fee, and it's a $3.99 registration fee. You can get a refund, or you can give it to Pedal It Forward, and I think most people do that.
Your registration fee, would you like to donate that to Pedal It Forward?
I would like to donate to Pedal It Forward, please.
Thank you.
My pleasure, too.
And it's a rad vibe, people everywhere, a lot of great sponsors, really cool route with a lot of super fun single track. I had a blast. It's something that I've been looking forward to, like I said, for a while. So May, my hope is to be ready for it. 50 was decent. 50 and like 3,200 feet, worked me over a little bit, but I think it was well worth it. And I think by the time May comes, I will be pretty dialed. Yeah, I think the only downside to the week was on Thursday, I guess. I was walking to a meeting. We had a great lunch at Meld. Sarah and Dex went over to climb Bentonville, and I got a call while I was talking to somebody. And so Mama Bear, I sent her a voicemail, but then she called right back. So I knew, okay, something's probably not right. And I could hear the concern in her voice. And she informed me that Dex was getting pretty gnarly bouldering and had himself a little incident. He went for a big transfer, missed it, slipped off, and jacked his ankle up pretty bad. She took him to urgent care. They did an x-ray, and it looks like a fracture in the tib-fib. And tomorrow we will go see a specialist, and he'll look at the x-rays, kind of give us an idea of where we're at. Apparently he's a really cool dude. Dex's coach Jess lined it out. He's been her surgeon doctor for a long time. He works at the Kansas City Royals, so he has more of that sports mentality background. And my hope is, if it is indeed fractured, we can just get it casted, because the boot won't work for him. He's a little bit too wide open. Sarah's made some bone broth. We're going to get some raw milk, try to get his calcium up, and just do the best we can with helping him get through it and heal well. It's a bummer. That's the probably the biggest downside to the week, but that's life. I'm honestly surprised it's taken this long for that to happen with him. And it's going to be funny, I think, 'cause people will be like, oh, dude, was it on the bike? Like, no, it wasn't on the bike. My mom, when I sent it to her, she said, oh, was it those Heelys? Wasn't the Heelys. It was bouldering. And now he says he's not going to do it anymore. But
Whatever you want, buddy.
I know that's not the case. I'm going to try to help him understand that injuries are just part of it. And if you're living a full life, you're going to get hurt. Plain and simple. Yeah, as we move into next week, I think the focus is going to be a little bit more on trying to nail down some of these bigger projects we're working on, getting the clinic schedule lined out. I got a call with someone out in Tennessee, and the idea is to do hopefully a Knoxville and a Nashville clinic back-to-back weekends. We got something really cool that we're calling the Coaching Club that's going to be coming out very soon, and then working on some big content initiatives that, quite frankly, are a little overwhelming right now. I'm going to sit down with my man Brock Wagner here next week and try to sort through some of it. But it's exciting. A lot of good things to look forward to this year, and I can't wait. So until then, I hope everybody's enjoying the behind-the-scenes vlog life of the Drew Crew. Heck, there's more to come. Have a great week. Peace out.